up? What's up? How cool is it we're both principals? Hashtag real talk.
Dude, I love it. Hashtag game time. Hashtag admin style.
Dude, I know it's cool when kids get in trouble. We all be like, hashtag don't do that. Hashtag go to ISS. Hashtag morning DH. Hashtag no swag for you.
I know, man. And just think, we used to be students here. Hashtag started from the bottom, now we here. Hashtag Drake. Hashtag keep it clean. Hashtag radio edit.
Yeah, man, it seems like just yesterday we're in the classrooms. Hashtag teacher probs. Hashtag grade them papers. Hashtag uh-oh testing time.
I know, man. And tests are so important. Hashtag for kids and teachers. Hashtag handle your business. Hashtag gotta do your best. Hashtag LeBron James.
Hashtag you mean Jordan. Hashtag respect.
Hashtag of course. Hashtag 23 forever.
Hashtag join with a sim test. Hashtag 3 at the buzzer. Hashtag it's good.
No doubt. And you know every test is important. Hashtag park. Hashtag benchmark. Hashtag TLI. Hashtag NWEA. Hashtag math. Hashtag EOC. Hashtag acronyms for life.
Yeah, some of the kids just be filling in their answer sheets with Christmas trees on their bubble sheets. Hashtag Santa. Hashtag naughty list. Hashtag no presents for you. Hashtag sorry not sorry.
I know, and you gotta do your very best on every single question. Hashtag concentrate. Hashtag use your scratch paper. Hashtag scratch and sniff. Hashtag don't scratch and sniff.
Hashtag what's that smell?
Hashtag Mikey pooted.
Hashtag ha ha ha. Hashtag LOLOLOLOLOLOL.
Hashtag smiley face. Bleep.
Yeah, it makes me so mad when some kids don't even try. Hashtag toss out. Hashtag throw in the game. Hashtag throwback Thursday.
I just wish they'd all try so hard. Hashtag be so proud. Hashtag brag life.
Hashtag tweet that.
Hashtag retweet.
Hashtag gram that.
Hashtag like the like.
Hashtag team follow back.
Hashtag team holla back.
Hashtag I ain't no holla back girl.
Hashtag no doubt.
I know, and it's real easy to be prepared. Hashtag get some sleep. Hashtag eat a good breakfast. Hashtag thanks Lance for the biscuits. Hashtag yum yum in my tum tum.
Yeah, and make sure you're ready for school. Hashtag PJ's not a pros. Hashtag fresh. Hashtag totes fresh.
Hashtag fix that hair. Hashtag don't be ratchet.
Yeah, but them open responses though. Hashtag don't leave it blank. Hashtag gotta show your work. Hashtag do your best. Hashtag don't skip them. Hashtag skip to Maloo. Hashtag knick-knack, paddywhack, don't leave it blank. Hashtag blank check. Hashtag that's your future.
Hashtag real talk.
Hey guys, hashtag knock it off.
Hashtag chill outsies.
Word.
Hashtag
Hashtag
no
go selfie!